Right, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for those technical difficulties. But we are back live here. SOCA 35 for 1 in 3.5 overs, going at exactly 10 and over here. But 78 more required. 12 and over that required rate's gone up to.
Lost.
And apologies once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those technical difficulties. But we should be good now. 4 overs, 38 for 1. Danish Patel, Saiteja Mukamala here, building a partnership. As that one's been hit down the ground, towards deep mid-wicket rather.
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
Mukamala 10 off 8, he's on strike. Danesh at the other end, 20 off 9. As Dokar Khan has been brought into the attack. And that one's going to be hit out towards deep mid-wicket. And just that single taken. Oh, and that's pulled away. And it's going to sail over for a maximum. So Danesh here continuing his charge. Moves up to 26 from just 10 deliveries. A 260 strike rate he's got. And really stepping up here in the finals. 46 for 1 midway through the 5th here. I'm just trying to keep up with that required rate, SOCA. Currently going at 10.2 and over that required rate. Just under 12.2. So SOCA looking in a good position here as we move into the second half of this innings. And now some changes are being made to the field. Some advice given there to Dokar Khan. And this one's going to be hit out towards deep mid-wicket as well. Just the single taken on that occasion. And gets Mukamala back on strike. So 66 needed from 32 deliveries here. And so want one big over. Going for about 20 odd. That put them in a comfortable position. And that one's been hit to point. Just a single they'll get from again.
So you were saying to go on side.
So Danish and Mukamala here. Danish on strike at the moment. And that's pulled away. Once again out towards deep mid wicket. It was busy in this over. And a good throw to Ahad Malik, the keeper, to finish this over off. A single for Mukamala to retain, or a single for Danish to retain strike. And at the end of that over, 11 off it. 5, 49 for 1 here. 64 more needed for Soka. Usman now being brought back into the attack. His first over, none for 10. This time, a bit quicker there, cramping the batsman up the room. Just looks to swivel that one away. The scamper across for a single to the batsman. And with that, the 50 comes up here for Soka. 51 on the first ball of the sixth. 29 balls remain, 63 to win. And that required rate creeps up above 13 now. All it takes is just one big over to bring it down. And Soka, they'll recognize that. That one's short. Chance at the non-striker's end. Oh, directed would have been closer. Directed would have been gone rather for Saiteja Mukamala. But making his grab in the end is the youngster. Leg by signaled by the umpire. Just a single taken there by Danish. Gets Saiteja back on strike. This time that's pulled away. Coming through for that single. So good over this is turning out to be here. Just 4 runs it's gone for. And Soka with, or 22 yards rather, with that, bringing the momentum back their way. Oh, and that's gone straight up in the air. The keeper underneath it. And the bowler now. Oh, it's been put down. It's been put down there in the end. Should have been taken. That went straight up in the air, a long way up. And it was the keeper's catch there. Usman though went after it as well. And that one's heaved away into the leg side. Has it found the gap? It has. So a boundary now for Mukamala. What a way to finish the over off. It had been a good one up until that point, just 5. But now with that boundary, a 9 over. Usman finishes off his spell. 2 overs, none for 18. And after 6, 58 for 1 or SOCA. 55 required in 20 deliveries. So Taukar Khan continuing here. His first over, none for 11. On a swing and a miss. Outside off there. That required rate above 14, 14.73 now. So SOCA here, they need to find the boundary. This task just keeps becoming harder here. As that's going to be an outside edge. And there's the boundary they would have wanted. May not have been in the form they would have liked with the shot. But an outside edge for, then they'll take it here. Will SOCA every run they can get. 63 for 1 here, halfway through the 7th. And 50 more required in 21 deliveries. We are in for a nail-biting finish here to this grand finale. On a swing and a miss there. Saiteja looking to hit it across the line. And we've seen today here at Bowling 18 that many batsmen looking it across the line, especially on those fuller deliveries, haven't been able to connect. So I think recognizing that perhaps Mukamala might want to look to go over the offside. You do have a long off in place, as well as a deep covers, but you get it over extra covers inside the circle, and that's runs, or you can do that. Short ball and pulled away. Mukamala into the leg side, and he picks up a maximum. An excellent shot that was going short there. Tokar Khan changing up his length, and Mukamala, he will dispatch that. So now I think Tokar continues with that more fuller length, which has worked out for him in this over. And this time on a good length, heaved away into the leg side. And just picking up a single to retain strike with at the end of 7 overs. 70 for 1 or Soca. 43 required in 3 overs. 9 wickets remaining. And this time on the back foot, there's a man out in the deep. And it'll be a boundary here for Mukamala. Continues his charge from the last over. Now attacking Sunny Bell, whose first over was so good in the power play as a spinner. Just he can. But now the first ball of his second, it's gone for 4. $39 more needed now in 17 balls. And the momentum slowly shifting back towards Soca here. 22. They need a few dot balls, perhaps a wicket. With both these bats on fire at the moment. And now some changes being made to the field. Sunny, where does he go? Oh, and this time that's gone up in the air once again. Guys have kept the field. And he'll take the catch. That is a huge wicket there. Saiteja Mukamala having to walk back. And the umpire just wants to make sure that he was inside the boundary rope, that fielder. Which it appears he was. So Mukamala, 4 and out, trying to replicate that shot once again. But he's hit it straight to the man out and takes a catch. And the second wicket now falling for Soca, exactly what the 22 yards would have wanted. The bowler always has the last laugh, and Sunny will be extremely happy with that. So now a new batsman, Anirudh Emmanuel, strikes in the middle. 39 needed from 16 balls, so he's really got to go from ball 1. Especially knowing that they've got 8 wickets remaining here to Soca. On Danish now, who's on 32 off 16, opened the innings, has played well this tournament. He a couple of big hits in. Then Soca would really fancy their chances in. clash of the Titans here. Truly, the two sides which topped their respective groups. Both of them have only lost one game in this tournament thus far. And now in the finals. Now Sunny making some changes here in the field. And it appears they've added an extra fielder onto the offside. We've now got a third man, a backward point, and a deeper gully there at the 30-yard circle. That is a very interesting field that you've got three fielders in that arc. See where Sunny goes now. On a swing and a miss. Emmanuel looking to swing across the line, trying to clear a man and long, but not getting one again. Once again, not connecting, though this one is going to run away towards the boundary. And so with that, Aniro the Manuel, he'll get off the mark. Didn't quite get it off the middle. He'll pick up 4 runs nevertheless. So runs and a wicket off this over till now. Emmanuel, how many more can he get now? This final ball, 8th over. Sunny Patel's spell. And now you've got that fine leg back in place. And goes big hit. Long on. Takes the catch. And Aniro the Manuel will have to depart. 4 and out for him as well. Twice now we've seen that in this over. I think this is truly a game-changing over here from Sunny Patel. Brings the momentum back in favor of 22 yards. Have gone for 8 runs, but he's picked up 2 big wickets. Saiteja Mukamala first up and now Aniro the Manuel. So 7 for got 8 done. And now after the final 12 balls, they require 35 to win. With a new batsman out in the middle. A good catch taking that once again out in the deep. That ball hard. And it is really cold out there. That ball bouncing out of a lot of fielders' hands, which we've seen throughout the thing, not in this finals, but in the semi-finals as well before this. But that catch, though, well taken out in the deep. Now the new man in, Arjun, will be at the non-striker's end because that wicket fell on the last ball of the previous over. So it will be Danish on strike. 32 off 16 he's on. And Balpreet Singh bowling this penultimate over. None for 12 off his first. The first over of the innings that was. Balpreet now into Danish. And looks to just carve that away through the offside. Just out towards deep third man though. And they'll pick up a single. .34 needed from 11 now. And it's the new batsman Arjun on strike. So now either he gets a single here, getting Danish back on strike, or he looks to find the boundary himself. A swing and a miss there. Another dot ball. Dot balls are absolute gold at this stage of the game. This game just slowly slipping from SOCA's grip. Oh, slower ball there. That is very bold. An excellent variation from Balpreet Singh. Deceiving Arjun there. And continuing with those wide Yorkers, he's nailed them now. Over 3 out of 3. And he finished it off well though now. The penultimate over. Oh, and another swing and a miss. This is absolutely brilliant here from Balpreet. 4 from 8 balls. And it appears that Arjun now will be walking off. So Arjun going off now, not able to connect on the 3 deliveries he faced. A new batsman now. Striding out to the middle to join Danish Patel. So these 2 balls now need to cross the boundary if SOCA are to have a good chance in that final over. Aditya Bharadwaj, the new man in. Long off, long on, both in place. Long off's quite wide here. So good gap. Bharadwaj has gone down the ground. And that one not able to connect on it. Another dot ball here. This has been an amazing penultimate over. Balpreet Singh, 22 yards, could not have asked for anything more. A wicket and just the 1 run from it with a ball to go. Now Singh, he's just got to look to finish it off well. And it will be that dot to finish off. What an over this has been. 22 yards. All congratulating Balpreet. What an over though. A penultimate over in the grand finale. Just the 1 run and a wicket. So now 34 runs needed off the final over with Danish Patel on strike. In this situation, if there's one man SOCA with 1 out in the middle, it's either Danish Patel or it's Pranav. And right now, it's Danish Patel who is out. Abdullah Ghazi here bowling the final over. 34 required. Heaved away. The leg side. Well done there out in the deep. And it'll just be the dot ball, not deciding to go for the runs. And now it's become mathematically impossible here without the use of extras for SOCA to win this finals. And this time over the offside. Towards third man then. And another dot ball. So a couple of dot balls to start this over off now. 17 more needed for Danish's half century. Could be eyeing that as well. And that goes up in the air once again. Man coming around. Puts it down there. As they come through for a single, they want second. And end up getting it as well. Appears now that Danish has been run out. Looking for that second run. Really good throw and completing run out in the end. So with that now, the fifth wicket falling for SOCA. 80 for 5. Balls to go now and just formalities remaining with 33 needed. Pranav, the new man out in the middle. Oh, and that's gone down the ground. As he cleared it there, fielders are coming around. And will put a stop to it. As the batsmen come back for a couple of runs. Steps across, trying to scoop it over. Misses it though. Wants the wide. Won't get it. Will Pranav. And so now one more ball remaining. "22 yards on the verge of victory here. One ball away. And that's going to put down the ground. And the single taken. But it doesn't matter. Because the 22 yards have won the VPL T10 tournament 2023. A 29-run comprehensive victory for them in the finals. And they will be crowned the well-deserved champions of the tournament. First making 112 in the first innings, batting first, into bat. And then restricting SOCA, a quality side, to just 83 for 5 in their 10 overs. 22 yards have been brilliant today. And in this tournament as well. Thank you all for joining us in this tournament. What a tournament. 2 days of impact, high